grain is funny on this side. Normally you would go the other direction on this side. Oh boy, it is. I'm going to have to take a knife to that. Yeah, the knife, I'm going to have to take a knife to this side. Now while I got the chisel in hand, I'm also going to round the top just a bit. Just take the corners off, take some of the saw marks off. There we go, just rounding things off a little bit, just to kind of get things rolling. I'm going to come right to that line where the nose is supposed to be. Okay. Now before I take my chisel glove off, I'm going to cut in around the shaft and the hand up. Now this is going to be the hard part here. I'm going to stop here. Like I said, I want to straighten this out, but I want to make sure I leave some extra here for the stem of the wheat will come out a little bit. And what I have to do with this one here, or if you have a slip of the knife, what I'm going to have to do with this one is just get a little piece and shove it up in there. So that one can still be more presentable. Okay, I'm going to take this off here. I'm going to start with the arm. Like I always say, let's find that elbow. I wanted this to go back a little bit. See how that is too far forward, the top arm? Because of that, then the forearm is kind of scampy, so it's going to come back this way. And this is where we want the elbow. See with this on this side, the elbow, I think we might have a little bit of difficulty here, I think. Because we want the elbow about right, parallel with each other. Yeah, it's almost right. Now what we're going to do, you can take your chisel or knife, I'm going to take my knife. From here we're going to go straight back, just like if this was butter, you take your knife and just one scoop. Same with on this side. Now this, the difference here is we're going to leave a little bit of the shaft, and I want to be careful because the arm might be too big, and if the arm is too big, I want some of that to go to this wheat. So we're just getting this thing started. Cut this here. Cut a little bit here. Okay, now, like I said, from the elbow to the hand, now this is going to be a hooked hand. So the forearm will end here, so we're only going to do a slight from here to here. Like I said, this is the hot knife through butter. You go kind of from here down, but we're going to go down to about here. For now, we can always straighten it out. That's one thing about blockouts, is that there's really no set. You cut here, you cut there, and it's done. But you can only do cut here and cut there, and then you got a good start. You can see this is starting to disappear now. So now it's starting to, let me cut this off here so you can see. See if you can see in this angle. See See how the angle's back a little bit? There'll be more to cut off there, but we want to get it started. And same with this arm here. There'll, of course, be more. This is what we got so far. I'll give you a so far shot there. Lots to do. Now we're going to do the same thing here. Now this one, this arm is going to come out more than this one. And we'll have to work with that. So we're going to get into this a little more, where this arm will be coming out more. This one will be coming down, almost like straight down. But so let's cut. I want to cut this first, just to. Okay, now the hand is going to be. The hand is also going to be cupped. That's what they call cupped, bent, like right here. So we're going to just only bend this a little bit from here to here. Okay, I'm going to cut down. We're going to cut. Be careful. I'm going to stop here because I don't. No, let me cut that. Shaft is going to go inside the hand. Pardon me. So no, this is correct. Okay, so with the exception of this little piece here, and then that's going to get trimmed down quite a bit, but I just want to make sure that we got enough. Let's do a stop cut. Like I said, from here to here, like hot knife through butter. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to put the elbow for the bent. Or the reason why I want to do this now, we can come back later, is then we can round this, not round it, but so much as separate this upper arm from the lower arm. Now here we want to be careful because we got this bundle of wheat coming in. We'll mark that off a little later where the arm is going to go. Same with here. So we're going to separate, we're separating the forearm from the upper arm. I guess I want to give just a little more here. Okay, now I want to get this straightened up. Now, I did not leave much sleeving for this. I mean, if you want to, there's other angels that you would just put the sleeving, like down to here. So there's a big sleeve coming down. I did not do that. I could probably do it on the next model. All right, now I want to just do a little bit of rounding of the wheat and separate from the hand. Before I do that, let's do this. Let's do this because this is going to be underneath. Therefore, this is going to come like this. V-tool. In fact, I'm going to raise that just a little bit. I think I might need more arm. Now take this out. Yeah, I took a hunk out of here. I should have penciled most of that in. But I'm just starting to round it off. Now I want, since this is the shaft is going through, the bundle is going through, I'm going to cut in again like hot knife through butter. This is the part this is the part that's sticking out and this is the part that's going in. So, but this is going to be a wider bundle, so I'm still going to leave that. But when it comes together in the stocks, of course the stock will be a little thinner. I'm going to round this a little bit. Kind of like an oversized Irish shillelagh. Bring this down. Wee bit of Irish shillelagh, I don't think so now. Pencil. It's going to have a little bit of a bend to it, but I'm going to leave that for now for a little bit of a bend if I don't forget. You know, I don't know if that's happening. You leave something and then get a little too whack happy. I do that too. And all of a sudden what you want to keep is gone. Just make sure it isn't your finger that's gone. All right. Now I'm going to kind of leave things alone here. Just round this just a little bit just to take the edge off. For now, I want to get on the upper part. Take a nice hunk of this off. Here, let me take it off and I'll show you. Like that. Nice little chip. See, now the head is starting to, you can see the head turning a little bit. Now over here, now I think the head is a little too big, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this back a little bit. If this was a Santa head, then I'd leave it. I don't want to be the head too far forward, but I think that's probably good enough for now. This lot of this is going to go away here. This is probably the largest hunk. Let's move things around a little bit here. Move some wood, take some saw marks off. This is where everything's kind of going funky on this side here. Can I do this without chipping too much? I think I can't. All right. I want to take just a little bit of time to clean the bottom a little bit, just about 1 minute. Oops. And then of course find the funky grain here. Yeah, see, this is against the grain here. This is not right. But if I do it the right way, it'll chip off.